Hello, the Menofit ladies. This is day 4. How are you doing? Now, day 4 can always be a little bit tricky if you are really following the plan, you're really being aware of your food, your water intake. You might feel several things happening. So, if you are eating healthily, you're eating a calorie deficit, you're choosing healthy foods, and really just being aware and sticking to plan, you might find that you are losing some water weight. You might find that you're actually struggling with headaches. So if you've actually cut down your sugar since day 1, around about now there is the potential of having that low mood and headachy feeling. It's just a little hump to get over, so keep going. You will get out the other side and you will reap the benefit. So once you do continue ticking those boxes, your non-negotiables, your water intake, your workout, your daily workout and your nutrition, you'll start to reap the benefits of feeling less inflamed, more energetic, but you might just have a little bit of a dip today, day 4. Might have even happened yesterday. Let me know in the comments how you're actually feeling and what your mindset is like. Are you tracking? And if you are, it is a real sticky one, this one. You know, for some people it will be brilliant to keep them focused and really enlighten them, whilst others it will really be a complete ball ache. So don't worry if you're not tracking, absolutely fine, so long as you are ticking all the boxes with the healthy meals, 3 a day, and you're not snacking in between, and you're closing the kitchen at the end of your evening meal. That is fine. You may well have tracked in the past and you're really aware of your portion sizes, but tracking can really help you to understand those things. So perhaps sometimes when you've been serving up your dinner or your breakfast, you've been preparing food, you might have just overloaded without really realizing. So there are other ways of getting around this. If you eat too quickly, then that is definitely not allowing your body really to relax. That hormonal response to eating and taking in food doesn't get a chance to work, and you kind of just start, you feel hungry and you overeat. It's easy to do that. I'm going to come to that a bit later on. But today we're talking about healthy vitamins. Vitamins are essential for all of us, but particularly we want to make sure that we're getting enough of these during the menopause. Now, do you need to take supplements? That's the thing, a question that we're obviously asked a lot. And as a fitness instructor, health and fitness instructor, I would encourage you really to get as much as you can from your diet. And unless you are deficient in any of those vitamins, in which case it is a case of getting medical intervention, and maybe you'd need to be referred to a dietitian. But I wouldn't advocate the use of supplements unless you have. I wouldn't tell you must take this, you must take that. The only real supplement that I would take would be magnesium. I use that, and that's great for sleep. If you're not a good sleeper, if you find yourself waking up and struggling to get back to sleep, that will help relax you, that will help keep you in a calm state to be able to sleep. If you get restless legs, muscle pain prolonged, that is really good for that. But we can get it in food. So if you are eating, or the other one is fish oil. So if you don't like fish, oily fish like salmon, mackerel, that sort of fish, then you can take a fish oil. Anything else, I would encourage you to really look at your diet first. So if you're eating from a rainbow, different veg, different colours, different fruits, different lean proteins, all of that, then you should be able to get everything you need from your food. So just to highlight some of the essential vitamins that we need. So magnesium, for example, you can get in foods, so such as spinach, pumpkins. Spinach covers a massive range, by the way. If you get spinach in, you're ticking lots of boxes. And it's great. It's just easy. So, for example, you can make a chili con carne, a spag bowl, put it in the slow cooker, and then just at the very end, chuck a bag of spinach in, whirl it round. It's a great way of getting it into the kids as well. And just do it really at the end, so it's just enough to wilt the spinach. Don't put it in, obviously, at the beginning. She'll just literally It'll be slop. So pumpkin seeds are another thing. So you can have those maybe on your porridge, on your salad. Almonds, nuts. Again, just being aware of how many, but they're good for magnesium. Cashews, bananas. Love a banana, right? So that's a great go-to for me. If I'm maybe going for a workout, I might have a banana, peanut butter, oat milk smoothie, just to give me that bit of energy beforehand. The oats are key there. Edamame as well. They come up a lot of times in lots of lists. So that's magnesium. I do take a magnesium supplement. I do obviously a lot of working with weights, heavy weights, so that just really helps me. I'm usually quite a good sleeper, but I definitely felt that when I was waking up in the middle of the night, I was struggling to get back to sleep. So that's really helped me. But I don't necessarily, I might have a few months of taking it, and then I'll come off it for a bit, see how I am, and go from there. Okay, so vitamin A, really good for vision, thyroid health, immunity, and we can get that in beef, lamb, butter, oily fish, and if you're vegetarian, it's also in squash, sweet potato, and kale. And kale's another favourite of mine. Pop some of that in your omelette, or whiz it round in the chili, or just adding kale to something and treat it exactly the same spinach, but it's leafy green, full of minerals, full of vitamins. Vitamin B6 and 12 for good brain health and blood. So that is from salmon, chickpeas, tuna, and nuts. Lots of different nuts. You'll find vitamin B and 6 and 12. So that's just a few ideas how you can make sure that you are getting, and that's why it's really good to eat a varied diet. So just try and vary your proteins, rotate your proteins, so you've got different cuts of meat, different types of fish, and the same with your vegetables. Rotate, make sure you're having a rainbow of vegetables. I know most of you are probably good at this, but it just is reminding you to keep that momentum up. So let me know in the comments, how is your mindset? It might be just a bit too early to tell yet, but once you start really getting these pillars of health in place, so good sleep, good nutrition, water, hydration, stress management, and exercise, you will start to hopefully notice a change. So when that starts to happen, and it can be easy to just kind of get used to these changes without even realizing they're happening, just like you did when these changes started to occur in the body. So when you start to improve, you'll be like, is it improving? I'm not sure. So this is another great reason of keeping a journal and a log of symptoms and how you're feeling, how your mood is. So hope that's helped today. Let me know if any of this is helping. Obviously, we have got a lot of talks to go yet. I'm trying to keep them literally short and simple and not overload you all in one go. So let me know if that's helped. I hope you enjoyed Legs, Bums and Tums this morning. Did you use an activation band? Have you got one? If you have any problems getting hold of equipment, you're not sure where to get it from, let me know and I will keep a lookout for you. See you soon, guys. Lots of love.